Martell, what's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, got a little music going this morning for y'all. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. We're trying to get on StreamYard, child. StreamYard been acting the fool this morning, so yes, that's why I'm a little later than normal. But we are here, nevertheless, child. Good morning to everybody coming in. Everybody's still waking up, I guess. Come on in, honey. Come on in. We got some good topics to talk about this morning. Yes, we do, honey. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Ooh. I'm sorry. We'll give y'all just a couple minutes to come on in. Y'all come on. Let me turn the music up a little bit while y'all coming in. Yes, y'all good. I'm still here. All right, let's get started. We over 115 in the chat. Good morning to everybody. Happy Monday. It is Monday. Golly, the weekend flew by. I was just like, I woke up this morning like, really? It's time to go back to work already? I'm tired as hell. I was up gyrating and dancing around last night on that damn Super Bowl halftime. Y'all, Usher. Let's talk about Usher right quick. Ooh, child, let's go ahead and do my disclaimer first. So everything said in the video is alleged in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. You guys see it there on your screen as well. All right. Thank you, Mods, for being here. I see Bill Wilson and Linda Gamble. Thank y'all for modding this morning. Yeah, but let's get into this Super Bowl. We're going to talk about that, honey. Of course, y'all know Kansas City took it home, honey. I already said that's who I was going for. I was a little nervous in the beginning. I said, okay, I don't know now about the second quarter. I said, I don't know. I might have chose the wrong team out here because neither one of those are my teams. But I was going to go for Kansas City anyway. So I was just like, okay, y'all better come on now. And I told my husband last night, I said, I think they're going to go into overtime. And sure enough, because y'all know the game was real tight. They were 19-19 up. And the next thing you know, child, hey, Kansas City took it on out of there. But I was like, oh, my God. But yes, honey, yes. It was a great game. It was a good game. Halftime was everything. It was everything besides... had a few things going on at halftime that I didn't really like. Now, Usher, you did your good gyrating and dancing and performing. But that damn Alicia Keys, baby, I don't know. Maybe you should have stayed at the house because, baby, you weren't ready. Now, she looked good. Alicia looked good. But that singing was not doing what it needed to be doing. I mean, the first few notes when you came out, when you started singing, you looked good on the piano. You had all this red stuff behind you flaring up. But as soon as she opened her mouth to start singing, I was like, what's going on here? Like, you ain't drink no hot tea. You ain't even warm up backstage. Like, girl, you were sounding a mess. Lord. And Usher, honey, had to jump in there and sing with her because her vocals just was not vocaling, honey. I said, Lord, Alicia, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. It was not giving me what it needed to give me. Oh, let me see. I got some pictures. Child. So if y'all missed that, I know y'all was looking like, oh, Jesus, Alicia. No, ma'am, baby. No, ma'am. So, of course, we can't play it. That was them, child. Yes, Usher. I like the bodysuit she had on. Cute little bodysuit. Okay, shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. All right. Their chemistry on stage was really good. I love their chemistry on stage. A lot of people saying, okay, Alicia is married, but you know, when y'all was singing My Boo, like they had to kind of act it out too. So I was feeling it. I just didn't like her vocals on. I think she sounded horrible. But and a lot of people been dragging the hell out of her online. It was like, girl, see, when you mess with a married man, it was like, girl, when you got with Swiss Beats, like the ex-wife Mashonda kept your vocals, girl. I've been hearing a lot of people say that. I was like, oh my God, you might have a point. You like, girl, you can take the man, but I'm gonna keep these damn vocals. Now your ass is up here sounding horrible. Like somebody, like you got some damn gerbils biting you up the ass on stage. I said, Alicia, what the hell? Oh, shit, how was she sounding? Yes, I only one. I was like, whoa. Somebody hit the brake. child trying to sing my boo. I said, oh no. But it was a nice show. We had a few people that put some bets out, child. Somebody lost big and somebody won big. Okay. Drake bet 1.15 million on Kansas City. So you know he won his money, right? I'm not that bold. Even if I was a millionaire, I don't think that I would bet that type of money. I'm just so frugal with my money. I don't see myself betting $1.15 million on a damn football game. But Drake bet 1.15 million on the Kansas City Chiefs. Of course, he won his money. Rapper Offset bet 1 million on the 49ers, and we all know how that shit turned out. He lost his money. So I know he is somewhere gagging and throwing up this morning, child, that he got a cough over that 1 million. But hey, child. Shout out to Chris Brown for showing Usher some love on his performance. You know that Usher and Chris Brown had like a little beef. Did y'all know about that? They had some type of beef, and it happened out in Las Vegas, where they're saying that Usher got punched by one of Chris Brown's like clique. Somebody in his clique. They had like this argument, this dispute, and they said that Usher got hands put on him. But yeah, so Chris Brown, he did congratulate Usher. He was saying that his performance was fire. I'll go ahead and show that. So that's Chris Brown saying, hey man, your performance was fire. And it was. He did a great job. So big ups to Chris Brown like that for speaking up and shouting out Usher. I think they put their differences aside. So hey, that's big of them because I like both of them. It would have been nice to see Chris Brown come out on stage and perform with Usher as well. Because I mean, Usher had a lot of people up on stage performing with him. He had Ludacris come out. Will I Am popped out. Of course, y'all saw her, the singer Her. She was playing the guitar, the lead guitar. She killed it. Who else? Jermaine Dupri came up there looking like Christopher Columbus. I don't know what the hell he had on, them damn them shorts and that little. I was like, bro, where you going? Out here looking like Christopher Columbus. Who else? Who else? Somebody else was up there. Oh, Lil Jon was up there too. Lil Jon from like the Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. So it was a nice show. I'm like, okay. He did his thing on that. But let's move on, child. No more Super Bowl talk this morning, child. Because I'm tired. I stayed up late trying to watch this damn game and up dancing around in the living room. I'm tired. But yes, let's get on with the show, honey. All right, so singer Cryrese, honey. Singer Cryrese is out here doing what he loves to do, which is cry, honey. He is crying because he done went out chair. And his girl, Zelle Timothy, which is his girl, then left him, child. He said his fiance dumped him after he refused to cancel his album because he had too many songs about his ex-wife. Okay. Yeah. He said my Super Bowl plans are effed up. He says there's a power outage in my neighborhood and I'm going at him. He says, and me and Zelle just broke up over some dumb shit. This is what he's saying. He says that she demanded that I cancel my album because there's too many songs about my ex on there. He says, and F that doesn't even, hold on. He said, F that, hold on. He don't even know how to write. He said, F that doesn't even mean. Tyrese, I know you crying, sir, but your typing skills is off over here. So yeah, he does have a lot of songs about his ex-wife. He got a song out about love transaction where he's talking about the ex-wife wanted all this money from him and child support. He's actually singing about his ex-wife. He's moved on with this girl. They broke up before over something, and she came back to him, and now she broke up again because she's tired of hearing him talking about this ex-wife. That's all. It's like he's obsessed with talking about this ex-wife. He's in arrears with child support. He don't want to pay this money. So he's doing a lot. He is doing a lot. So now say he needs a milk bottle. He does. Like, grow up. Damn. Move on. I say the same thing about Martell. You see how that works, Ariane? When the man is still talking about the ex-wife, baby, move your ass on, because that's what that means. He is still in love over here. The feelings are still over here. He ain't thinking about you. I just played y'all an interview yesterday where Martell said he's still crying over Mel. That some nights he cries because he misses her. He misses the children coming in there and jumping on the bed and laying up there. Like he misses. And Tyrese, you thinking about all those things too. You are. You bitter because she left you. She up and left when he flew out to go, film a movie. She packed all her shit up and left. By the time he came back home, she was gone. So he's bitter about that and took his daughter And she got the hell on because he was obviously you weren't doing what you needed to do, or she would have stayed. But bottom line is, stop being bitter. Women too, because sometimes we can be bitter. Stop being bitter. When a situation don't work out, maybe that's God's way of telling you that that's not where you need to be. Move on, find you somebody else, and be happy. Martell, you could have been happy 2-3 years ago, but you still holding on to somebody that let you go 2-3 years ago. Y'all be doing too much, and it's unhealthy. It's not healthy to live like that. I'm not crying over somebody like that 2 or 3 years. Like, at some point in time, it's time to move the hell on, because mentally, it's draining. It's too draining. Let's move on, child. That's draining just talking about shit. Like, damn. Oh. All right, so Miss Melody Cherie, honey, she had to address some things because Martell has been out here acting like Martell. So this is what Melody had to say. Sorry. Stay on your progress. Don't allow darkness to ever overshadow light. She says, if there's one thing that you learn from watching me, it's move in silence. There are always things that I'm working on behind the scenes, which we know. She said that y'all have seen it just suddenly pop out. She says, that's what you have to do in this season. You don't announce your move, and you don't allow a battle to make people believe that it ain't about a war. I know that's right. Okay. She goes on to say, critical thinkers, highly educated. All right, she's talking about millimeters. She says, and never be weary in well-doing. Never get tired of standing for what's right. Don't get discouraged when the enemy is doing what the enemy is supposed to do. Says that when does the enemy just sit back and chill? Never. She says, I said this months ago, demons don't get tired, Martell. All right, she says, this is a whole spiritual warfare. You've been seeing it in real time in my life. She says that I know y'all didn't think that it was going to stop here. She says, but together in unity, we stand. Okay. She knows that everybody's praying for her. We got her back. Yes, we do. She says, now allow your creative juices to flow. Allow an alternative creative method to come about to continue doing what you enjoy. Okay. I think she was talking to the content creators in this post, because a lot of people were talking about their channels were being struck, which that's so unfortunate. Okay. I've heard about a lot of content creators' channels getting struck. And it's sad. So I think Melody was speaking out because y'all know she's speaking codes. Okay. She says, never weary in well doing. So she knows, and she's been seeing a lot of people talking about their channels being struck. This is a newly picture that she put out. Okay. Standing on business. She looks great. I like them shorts. Go Mel. Go Mel. She looks awesome. That's a glow, honey. When you got that glow, honey. When you get out that door and get away from crazy like Martell, you got that glow. So shout out to Mel for that. All right, so let's go on and get into some more stuff here. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Martell and his bullshit out here. He's still throwing subliminals. Let's show the subliminal, and then I'm going to play what he was talking about. So he says to think it's the game until you go through it. Now, he posted a video of this woman who's supposed to be, I guess, like this therapist, who was really talking about, she's a marriage therapist who was revealing how women move in relationships. And I'm like, you must have, I don't know who hurt you, ma'am, as a therapist, but you were just, you were way off. This is Martell, what he put. Of course, it was subliminally about Melody. Okay. That's what he put. Y'all can see that's from his page. He's saying to think it's a game until you go through it. Now, let me go ahead and play what this psychotherapist had to damn say. Because I was like, girl, somebody hurt you for you to be on this level of bullshit. All right. Let's turn it all the way up because she is something wrong with her.
Never believe a woman's story in her marriage. The amount of times that I have gotten sucked into a woman's story. We are so manipulative. We know how to dramatize and exaggerate the circumstances and experiences in the marriage to suck someone in, to feel sorry for us, to validate us in our victim story. What's his experience though? What's his side of the story? It's just like, it would almost be blasphemy to not believe some of the things a woman says. And oh my gosh, I'm so sorry you have to. Never believe a woman's story in her marriage. The amount of times that I have gotten sucked into a woman's story. We are so manipulative. We know how to dramatize and exaggerate the circumstances and experiences in the marriage to suck someone in, to feel sorry for us, to validate us in our victim story. What's his experience though? What's his side of the story? It's just like, it would almost be blasphemy to not believe some of the things a woman says. And oh my gosh, I'm so sorry you have to go. Never.
Only Martell will find that on the internet and post that. Okay. Only Martell. Like, you ain't had nothing else to do. Now, this was yesterday. Mind you, Super Bowl Sunday, where everybody is out, you know, getting stuff ready for Super Bowl, ready to be partying and having a good time. He's sitting at home sulking and mad because Mel ain't there. He's sitting home probably looking at pictures of Melody, reminiscing, scrolling through the internet, looking for something negative to post, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's not realizing that he's steady putting more logs on the fire for Melody to be able to say, okay, here's something else that he did. He's still doing it. He's still acting. You're showing that you're being unhinged. That's what it's doing. You're showing that you're unhinged. Shout out to Chef Don Don. Thanks for being here, sir. You are showing that you are still unhinged. And every little negative thing, that is what he is gravitating towards. And it's sad. All you got to do is move on. Nothing that this woman was saying was correct. I'm sorry. Thanks for being here, Chef Don Don. I'm sorry. This woman here is psycho, and you might have daddy issues, ma'am. I know you can't hear me when I'm talking to you. You might have some daddy issues. You might need to figure out why you are out here co-signing the BS, okay? When a marriage ends, yes, it does play a part on both parties. But more in this situation with Mel and Martell is primarily his issue. You can't be out here mad at this woman because she chose not to fool with you. Like, you done had multiple babies. Multiple. Ariana been pregnant multiple times, and you had to try to cover that up so that you could keep your marriage and still be playing in this woman's face. Move the hell on, Martell. She don't want you. You played the game and you lost. You threw down the wrong card and she took your book. I keep saying, stop playing. And you got Ariana over there, and I keep saying, Ariana, you must feel real stupid because Martell keep posting subliminals about Mel, which clearly says he's still in love with her. So you feel like it's a flex. You feel like you won because he's coming over there. Like, no, he was doing that when he was married. Only difference is he ain't going back to Mel's house, but his mind is still on her. He's sitting in interviews talking about he's still crying over her. You look stupid at this point. Ariana's issue is she don't want to feel like she lost by leaving Martell alone. She don't want to leave the door open for a possibility to maybe Mel possibly coming back to him, which that's never going to happen. She ain't going to leave Martell alone because she don't want Martell to possibly run back to Mel. That's what it is. But bottom line, Mel don't want him. She's so stupid. I ain't never seen somebody so gullible. So gullible. What does Martell do for you besides sleep with you and use you? What does he do besides use you and take your money? That 40K, I done talked about it. That 40K, you did nothing for yourself. You still walk around with fucking braces on. You still walk around here with no car. Now you broke. Y'all looking stupid. And Martell, all he do is sit over there and think about his life and how it used to be when he was with Mel. But you wrecked your own life. Every time he look at Ariana's son, he's mad. Every time he see Ariana, he's mad. And that's your fault. You chose that. You knew Ariana did not amount to the type of caliber woman you had at home. But that's the way sometimes the devil will play you into thinking that everything else on the outside is better than what you got right here. Period. And you fumbled. You fumbled. Move on, Martell. Move on. You still think that you can still go out here and play these stupid child ass games. Like, it's like a little boy in school. Y'all remember like in school, you in grade school, how a little boy would run up and hit you. And that was his way of telling you, I like you. Martell has that mentality. Like, he feels like he can keep throwing punches at Mel to show her that I like you, but it's always in the wrong way. Like, at some point, like even the Bible says, when you're a child, you act as a child. When you become a man, you put away those childish things and become a man. At what point do you become a man, Martell? You're not being a man. You got children, 5 now. At what point do you put away childish things and think about the fact that, like you said in your interview, when my children are hurt, I'm also hurting their mother. or when the child's mother is being hurt, I'm also hurting my children. If you acknowledge that and you realize and understand that, then why, pray tell, do you continue to keep going down the same road of doing that? You unhinged. You need a psych evaluation. You do. You really do. You really, really do. You need somebody to pick your brain and figure out why it is that you are stuck. It's like he's stuck. Mel left in 2019, 2020. You still there. You are still in that year. We're in 2024. You still in 2020. You still haven't caught up. And the real kicker is, and I say it here all the time, when Mel find a man that she's moving on with, that's gonna be around them kids, that's gonna be a father figure to those children, he gonna lose his shit for real. Because he's still holding on to this a mustard seed of hope that this woman is gonna take him back. He feels like it's not fair that Melody has been able to rebuild her life and move on, and that she's living way better than everybody on the damn show. He wasn't counting on that. His idea was to stop her from living well. Whenever Mel said, I'm gonna, let's dissolve these businesses, he was like, okay, yeah. Knowing that's not what you wanted. And look at you now. Without holding hope, you're nothing. This girl started all the way over. No beds, no nothing. Half her clothes were gone. And you thought that was going to stop her from leveling back up and doing what she needed to do. So what if she had to do a rent to own? She's living in a nice gated community, driving 2 new cars. She's nice. She's doing great. And look at you, Martell. Look at you, Martell. You can't stop something that God has ordained, period. And I don't want to preach to nobody, but that's just the truth. You cannot stop something that God has ordained. Melody was made for her to be where she is. Okay, it just was. It just was. You can't stop it, Martell. It don't matter what you do. You could post subliminals every single day, but guess what? You are the one that's going to suffer in the end. You're making your children hate you. The same people that's supposed to take care of you when you get older, they are going to turn their backs to you and they're going to hate you because of the way you treat their mother. And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. You move on. She don't want you. She don't want you. Coleslaw, you should feel real stupid, man. You should feel real stupid. I would feel embarrassed to be with somebody that continues to do stuff like that because they want their eggs. You sticking and staying right there, girl. You dumb. Being used and abused. Like Tina Marie and them said, use and abuse, child. Love them and leave them. Use them and abuse them. But hey, you like it. I love it, child. Stay over there and keep getting knocked upside the head and cussed out and getting your money taken away. Stay on over there, child. Who am I to stop you from being in a toxic situation? You like it. Damn it, I love it. Moving on, though. Child. She was so tired. I could not live like that, Lord. I could not live like that. But let's continue, Lord. All right. Oof. Let's move on, child. 2 people were injured after a powwowing at Pastor Joel Osteen's church, which you guys know is the Lakewood Church. All right. Now they're saying that the suspect is deceased that did the powwowing. Okay. Yeah. These folk out here crazy. These folk are crazy. That's why I don't pray with my eyes closed no more. When I go to church, I need my eyes open so I can look around because child, people are crazy nowadays. I'm just saying. All right. Pardon me, guys. My nasal drippings is coming out. Yeah. So let's get into this. They're saying that according to CNN, that 2 people were injured after an active powwowing situation at Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church. They says that a woman carrying a long pow rifle entered into the church and opened powwowing. Okay, it says that she was with a child as the powwowing took place. Damn. Says that 2 off-duty Houston police officers were able to approach her and pow her. So her child saw that. So imagine how, traumatic that had to be. Says that she actually passed away on the scene. That says that the 5-year-old child that the suspect was with was also met with powwowing and is in critical condition at the local hospital. So sad. The authorities say that it is unclear who powwowed the child at this moment. Says that a 52-year-old male was also powwowed in the leg during the tragic event and is in the hospital receiving treatment as well. The police chief said that he says that I want to commend those officers. He says that she had a long pow and it could have been a lot worse, but they stopped it okay, in time. So wow, that's unfortunate. Not sure what that was about, but yes, we're hearing about stuff like this more and more, where people are going into churches, okay, and powing in church. So be careful when you're out there. To just, hey, you're in church, and I'm always aware anywhere I go. I don't care if it's the gas station, church, Walmart, wherever. I'm always on alert wherever I am, because anything can happen at any time. Anytime. And of course, you have to be prayed up with it. For something like that to happen in church, you can't go to church and praise God and pray and stuff like that without something like this happening. So yeah, that's sad. That's sad. That's sad. I bet his ass won't standing up there cheesing and grinning with that going on. He loved to be cheesing and grinning. All right, so let's move on. Congratulations. We were talking about Usher earlier. Congratulations are in order for Usher and his longtime girlfriend, Miss Jennifer Goichea, who they obtained their marriage license while in Vegas. Okay, so it's looking like they might be tying the knot. They have 2 children together. Okay, it says that Usher and his longtime girlfriend, Jennifer Goichea, have obtained a marriage license while in Vegas. They said that the marriage license has not officially been filed, but was received on February the 8th in Clark County, Nevada. It said that the couple began dating in 2019 and they have 2 children together. So I guess congratulations to them. I know Usher like them older women, okay? They like them older women. Now, while he was performing, I did see where the camera panned across with his ex-wife, Tamika Foster. She was there. She was cheering him on and dancing and smiling, child. I was like, okay. But this is him and his soon-to-be wife. I don't know what nationality she is. She looks Latin. She looks like she's mixed with maybe Latin and something else. She's pretty. They do have a daughter, and I think they might have 2 daughters together. But yeah, they are set to be getting married. So shout out to Usher, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He like them older women, though. I tell you that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Who else is out here, child? Okay. I don't know if I can play that. All right. So Russell Wilson, child. I don't know if y'all saw this or not. I'm going to play just a little bit because he is singing. He's out here singing Usher, child. I didn't know Russell Wilson, he got a little throatish going here when he's singing. All right, let's play a little bit. I'm going to play just a little bit, then I'm going to stop. Tell me, do you want to be free? Yes, Russell. Okay, y'all hear Russell? I was like, let me find out you over there singing to Ciara like that. No wonder y'all having all them damn babies. Nah, he over there, I freak you right, I will. Let me find out, Russell. When I said that, I was like, I didn't know Russell could blow like that. Yeah, come on through, Russell. Singing that Usher, he did like a little open mic type thing when he was up there singing. I was like, oh no. So shout out to Russell out here, okay? Yes, child. All right, so Cunard cruise ship, it says that there's a mystery illness, you guys, that sickens at least 154 people on board. My God, that's a lot of people. All right, so those of you that like to go on cruises, I don't know if you've ever cruised on this particular type of ship, but let's go ahead and get into it, child. That's a lot of people getting sick on the cruise ship, though. All right, so they're saying that according to ABC News, that a mystery illness that spread on the Cunard cruise ship line, okay, leaving at least 154 people experiencing symptoms such as vomiting and diarrhea, according to the U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention. All right, it says that a total of 129 passengers and 25 crew members on the Queen Victoria have reported being sick during their voyage, an increase of 15 people from when the illness was reported on February 1st. It says that the cause of the gastrointestinal disease outbreak aboard the Queen Victoria cruise, which departed from Fort Lauderdale, Florida on January 22nd, remains unknown. My God. So they said that the ship is scheduled to dock in Honolulu on February the 12th, and that the Queen Victoria has 1,824 passengers and 967 crew members on board, okay? So, damn, whatever is going on there that's making everybody sick, child. Oh, I have never been on a cruise. I want to, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of back and forth. I will fly anywhere I want to go, but I don't know. Cruise ships, I don't know. And I can swim, but shit, that's a lot of water. I don't know. I'm just kind of on the fence about going on cruises. I don't know. I be hearing so many negative things. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But that's what's going on with that. All right. That is what's going on that. Now, the man who actually attacked a Las Vegas judge, you guys, during sentences is indicted for attempted unaliving. Okay, you guys may remember this guy when he dove over the desk on the actual judge. His sister came out and was trying to say that he had some type of mental illness or something like that. I remember she did an interview and she spoke out. So he is being charged with, attempted unaliving. Okay. Because he really jumped over there and was trying to hurt that judge. All right. So they said that, remember the man that leaped over the judicial bench? They says and put pause on a Las Vegas judge last month. They says, well, now he's been indicted for attempted unaliving. It says that according to the Las Vegas Sun, they said that a grand jury returned the 9-count indictment against Deborah Redden. Okay. Diablo, however you say his name. He was 30 years old on this past Thursday. They said that his arraignment is scheduled for February 29th. Clark County District Court Judge Mary Kay Holthus, was about to hand down Deborah's sentence in an attempted battery case on January the 3rd when he hopped over a bench and attacked her. My God. So they said that same judge ended up sentencing him to 4 years in the slammer a week later for the battery charge that he had pleaded guilty to in November. So they're saying that the new indictment for attempted unaliving alleges that he attacked Judge Holthus by grabbing her, pulling her hair, and placing his hands around her throat, and or hitting her in the head by manner and means unknown. They said that he is accused of punching and kicking her and pushing a Las Vegas police officer as well. He's crazy. He is crazy. So yeah, of course he got more time. That's him diving over the desk. I remember when I saw the video of that. That's his crazy ass. Ooh, child. Cray. All right. Cray. Monique did a recent she did another comedy stand-up thing where she did apologize to Tyler Perry and Oprah after she told Oprah to suck her peen out here. Y'all know Monique got a very nasty mouth. She told Oprah to suck her peen out here, child, and she apologized to Oprah and Tyler Perry for her outburst, okay? But yeah, she did issue an apology with her filthy mouth.
When I have communicated something wrong, I'm a bitch who's gonna say I'm sorry. I'm a bitch who's gonna own what the fuck I said. I'm a bitch who's gonna walk in what the fuck I said. And I owe two motherfuckers an apology because I communicated some shit wrong to them some years ago. Tyler Perry said I have to give him and Oprah Winfrey a public apology. And I'm gonna give it right now tonight in front of you niggas in Albany, New York. Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry, I'm gonna apologize for telling y'all to suck my dick.
Ciao. Monique says, Monique, girl. You are doing a lot in these streets, girl. Okay? Yes, you are. Like, we appreciate the apology, sis, but that was a bit abrasive. Don't you think? How you tell somebody like Oprah that? How you tell Oprah that? How you tell Madea or something like that? Child, I guess you apologize though. Oh, child, that's a lot, ain't it? Shout out to Monique, I guess. Damn. All right, so somebody who is pop locking in their grave, child, and about to moonwalk up out of their grave, Michael Jackson, honey, Michael Jackson, baby. So Sony Music, guys, Sony Music Group has purchased. They're getting ready to purchase half of Michael Jackson's publishings and his recorded masters catalog. Now, y'all know when Michael Jackson was alive, he made it very clear that he don't fool with Sony Music. If y'all have seen several interviews where Michael Jackson have talked about he do not fool with Sony Music. And now they're saying that his publishings and his recorded masters catalog is getting ready, half of it is getting ready to be sold. All right. They're saying that Sony Music Group has secured an agreement to buy half of Michael Jackson's publishings and recorded masters catalog in a deal that sources say valued those music assets somewhere above $1.2 billion. That's what it'll be, according to Billboard. Now, they're saying that other sources have suggested that it might be as much as $1.5 billion, but it says at those valuations that that Sony will pay at least $600 million for its stake of the legendary rights. Okay, so he's going. If he was alive, he would be pissed about this shit. He would not let that happen because he never fooled with Sony. He made it known. Sony, he was like, "F you, Sony." He did not want that to happen. So I know he's pop locking in his grave. I know his mom is actually speaking and handling his estate. So I don't know if she gave the okay for this or whoever is, taking care of his estate. In addition to his mom, I don't know who gave the okay on this, but Michael would not be happy about this at all. At all, because he prided himself on being able to have his masters and his publishers. That's big. That's more money for him. That means that the record label can't take your money when you have your publishings and your masters of your catalog. Chris Brown owns his catalog. So many other artists are coming out doing that now. I think Michael Jackson's also owned the Bee Gees catalog as well. That's huge. That's huge. So for them to be selling off half of his catalog, which 1.2 billion, Michael Jackson's music surpasses $1.2 billion. Like, think about all the hits this man has made. His first album alone, Thriller, that album alone is like #1 hits, like hit after hit after hit. He would be turning in his grave if he knew this shit was happening. I know he would. Okay, I know he would. All right, moving on. Shout out to and congratulations goes out to Princess Love, Ray J's wife. She wins the Celebrity Poker Tour. I didn't know she was that good in poker, so she won the trophy for that, you guys. So shout out to her. Princess Love from Love Hip Hop.
Congratulations, Princess, on your first live televised win. It was so amazing.
Shout out to Princess Love on there, okay? That's great. She won the poker little situation. There's Ray J. Shout out to them. That's great. I'm not a real poker player like that. I mean, give me some spades, I'm all right. But yeah, so shout out to her. She won. So shout out to Princess Love on that. Monique also admitted that she was promiscuous back in the day while we were talking about Monique. She says, and I'm not saying that I was a 3 or 4. She says, but I was very close. Y'all know Monique is very raw. She's talking to Shannon Sharp on the Shay Shay podcast. Let's go ahead and play that.
Hey, when it came to men, baby, listen, I had my share. Okay? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying I was no whore. Mm-hmm. But I was close. Mm-hmm. Hey, come on now, Shannon, get back to me. Now get back to me. Call me later. Call me later, Shannon. Call me later, baby. Come on. Because you a football player with a lot of money. Mm-hmm. When you go into a city and you was in your prime, you had your pick. It's no different for a woman. When I went to a city, everybody wanted to be Professor Ogilvy. Hey, and I would pick him. Okay, you look like you could.
But see, here's the thing. Now, Mo, all of a sudden, you being this fat black woman, it ain't a problem. You gotta remember, I remember you said it was.
Well, let me say this.
First.
It wasn't never a problem with me being a fat black woman, because real black men, they like them in all shapes and sizes, all complexions. Mm-hmm. It is these new Negroes that get into she gotta be this way, she gotta be that way. But real black men, if you can bake a pound cake naked, what y'all talking about? What you talking about? So even for the men that I was with.
Who is out here making pound cakes naked? Girl, sit down. These little young dudes don't give a damn about no pound cake. They are about body and image. They really are. It's sad. That shit is so sad, y'all. Ooh, child. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do one more topic and we're gonna let y'all go, honey. We're gonna let y'all go. Ooh, child. All right, so Monique is a hot damn mess. All right, Jada Pinkett is saying she reportedly scares off an intruder in an attempted home invasion at her home. She was home and somebody tried to break into her house while she was there. And of course, she scared them off. Thankfully, she is okay. All right. She spotted them and they're saying that she is okay. So shout out to Jada. They said the law enforcement tells the outlet that the men climbed onto her balcony and tried to break in before Jada spotted them and scaring them off. They said the officers responded to the scene and took a report, but they were unable to capture the suspects. They said that it is unclear if Jada was home alone, but thankfully nobody was harmed. So, you know, as much as I don't really see it for Jada like that, I am happy that she is okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So now there's an elementary school teacher. You guys may have seen this. It says that an elementary school principal is placed on leave after she held a fake school pow and drill where she pretended to pow students with her fingers and banged on windows and reportedly told a student, "Boom, you're unalived." What the hell was she going through? Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna play the news thing with it talking.
Safety drill at witnesses say she held a disturbing active shooter safety drill at a San Gabriel elementary school. The superintendent says the drill was not authorized, and now an investigation is underway. KTLA Sandra Mitchell reports from San Gabriel, where she spoke with concerned parents about the drill they say left children traumatized. Yeah, wait until you hear what happened. Parents tell us the principal at this elementary school pointed her fingers at young children and pretended to shoot them. She just became principal here at Washington Elementary back in the fall, and now it appears her job is in jeopardy. Dismissal time at Washington Elementary in San Gabriel. Children and parents upset by what the school principal did during a lockdown drill. She proceeded to walk around the campus and pretend to shoot people she saw using finger movements and banging on the window. From what I heard, one of the students was told, "Boom, you're dead." Children as young as 4 years old. He was really upset, witnessed the ordeal, including Jennifer Chavez's first grade son. The one shocking, surprising thing he said as a 6-year-old was, "I'm just really glad none of my friends died." Now the principal at the school, Dr. Nina Denson, has been put on leave. Was this drill approved by the district?
No, it wasn't. This type of drill where a scenario was run is not approved by the district or part of our district protocol.
The superintendent confirmed to KTLA that the drill did happen yesterday. And then staff members say the principal made an announcement that 7 children were dead.
Oh my God, can you imagine the trauma these children potentially could go through of just thinking, oh my God, my friend was killed, or I was shot and told I died at this age, a young age that these children are. It was very upsetting.
The district sent an email to parents stating the conduct of the drill does not appear to have been in line with district protocols or best practices. There is an investigation underway, but some parents have already made up their mind. I don't want her to be back here at all. She does not have the trust about the community. Obviously, staff members also very upset by what happened yesterday. We are told there were counselors here on campus today for those staff members and for the students. And just a little while ago, an email went out to parents, an update telling them that a lead teacher here at the school with almost 20 years experience in the district will be taking over as interim principal. In San Gabriel, I'm Sandra Mitchell, KTLA 5 News. Witnesses say she held a disturbing.
That's sad. That's so crazy. I would be upset if that shit happened at my son's school. Sorry, guys. I would be upset if that happened at my son's school because you're traumatizing these kids. They already have enough to deal with bullying and everything else. So to have someone who they look up to, like the principal, that's who you send the child to when they're acting up to the principal. And this is what the principal this is what they're displaying with the kids. Like, really? It's already scary enough where these pows are happening in the school. So to have these kids scared like this, for her to do that, I don't agree with that. And I'm happy that they did get her ass up out of there. She probably won't ever be able to be a principal anywhere else. And that's going to follow her on her record, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, because girl, like, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Children have enough to have to deal with, okay, on a day-to-day basis. They should just come to school and focus on learning and all that extra other mess that's going on. They shouldn't have to worry about, are they going to be pow or somebody, you know, having that type of drill or any type of initiation bullshit like that at school. It's sad. Children should be protected. And ma'am, you have not displayed that as a principal. And the fact that you didn't get permission to do that further shows you're not doing your job. You're just out here doing anything all willy-nilly. As a principal, you have a job to do as well. If you didn't get permission to do said drill, you shouldn't have done it. Now it's cost you your job, your reputation. You probably won't be able to get another good job. Don't you have to have a degree and all that to be a principal? So now what are you gonna do? You asking anybody, do they want cheese on it at damn McDonald's or somewhere? Because your ass out here doing shit you shouldn't be doing? Like, sis, That was highly inappropriate, okay? But that is all we have for this morning. Yeah, we're going into 45 minutes. Y'all know I try to keep Car Chronicles down to at least 45 minutes. I did want to announce too, you guys may have seen O.J. Simpson. He was reportedly diagnosed, you guys, with prostate cancer. He was reportedly diagnosed with prostate cancer, okay? O.J. Simpson, all right? Yes, he was diagnosed. So shout out to him, all right? Shout out to him. But that is our show for the day, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you so much, Chef Don Don, for being in the building this morning as well. Monique Johnson said, great show. I appreciate it, okay? I try to pull some topics that I know you guys would enjoy hearing. Thank you so much for 800 in the building. Y'all always show up and show out over here, okay? Love you guys all the way down. Y'all have a great Monday, all right? Be safe. It's a rainy Monday. It's been pouring down raining since last night here. So I'm going to be here like sipping on my tea, honey, getting through the day. So y'all be safe and enjoy your day. Have a great day at work, and I will see you guys later on for our pop-in, okay? And goodbye.
Thanks the same to what I do at the door. There you have today. They don't say things the same to what I do out